Hello everybody, I am Claire, beauty business educator, and I am beyond excited to be here with LLBA today because we are talking about how you can stand out in the lash and brow industry. And I'm going to show you 5 unique strategies that you can use in your business that are going to help you stand out and ultimately get you more clients. So the first thing we're going to start talking about is your uniqueness, leveraging how unique you are. Because at the end of the day, no one can get the same service they get with you with somebody else. Being your unique self is the only thing you can monopolize in business. Someone can have the same skill level, they can be in the same town, but they can't be you. So you really have to show your vibe in your business and who you are, because that is what is going to help clients come and choose that you are the right person for them and you are the artist that is going to provide the services that are going to make them the most comfortable. The next one we're going to talk about is making your services more luxurious. Now you may be thinking, what exactly is luxury? And I will tell you, it doesn't mean silk robes and crystal wine glasses or going to the spa. It doesn't have to look like that. Sometimes luxury for clients is just coming in to a welcoming, quiet space away from their kids where they can just relax for a second. So luxury is a little bit different to everyone, but I'm going to show you a couple things that you can do that are going to make your services more luxurious that don't have to include the silk robes. So number one, music. We know it sets the mood in anything that we do in our life. So when your client comes in, do you have their favorite music playing? Or maybe they're more of a podcast person and you have their favorite podcast queued up and ready to go for when they lay on the bed. Do they enjoy having a blanket or no blanket? Is your bed really comfortable? They're laying down for a long amount of time, whether it's lashes or brows. So you want to make sure maybe there's some memory foam on there, maybe there's a heating pad. These are things that are going to bring it to the next level and make it a little more luxury. Another thing that you can do with your clients that's so important is getting to know them. Clients want to know that they are the number one person when they are in your space. It is all about them. So remembering little pieces of information about their lives can make them feel like, take them from a 0 to a 10. They feel so special. Was their birthday, did that happen? Did they go on a vacation? You know, did their grandson start baseball for the first time? You know, when they come into your space and you're getting them prepped on the bed and you ask, you know, how was that life event that you had? They're like, oh, you really took the time to remember those things about me, and that makes it such a more luxurious space. So another thing that is going to help you stand out in the lash industry is deeply rooted in your knowledge of what's happening in the industry. And I know that can seem super overwhelming, but keeping up with the trends, or at least knowing the trends, is really important for you to stand out and your clients to know that you are at the cutting edge of what is happening, because no one wants to go to someone who doesn't know, you know, the latest things that are happening. Because when a client shows up in your doors and they have a picture and they say, this is the look I want, and you have no idea what that style is, or they're talking about a term you don't know, it can really set you back, and your clients might be like, this might not be the location for me. So keeping up with the trends is very important. And I know you may be a new lash artist and you're like, I'm just trying to figure everything out. I'm just trying to get started with classic, or I'm just learning about brow shaping, and you're like, having to learn 99 trends sounds overwhelming. But as time goes on, you are going to practice and you are going to hone your craft and get better every time. So my suggestion to you about keeping up with the trends is follow some of the cutting edge artists in the industry so you can see what they're doing. You know, keep up with the brands like LLBA so they can show you what's happening. And then in between clients, or when you have a slow time, grab a sponge, grab a practice mannequin head, and go to work at trying to practice those new techniques, because you always want to know what's happening in the industry. Keeping up with the trends, like we just talked about, is important, but keeping up with technology is just as important. And people become very fearful when we start talking about technology. Trust me, sometimes I get in my head about it too, but it makes your life easier and your client's life easier, which ultimately helps you stand out in the industry. When a client comes to book with us or get a service with us, we want it to be the path of least resistance, right? We want it to be as easy as possible for them to find us, for for them to book, for them to come to their service with us and fill out their information. So things like having online booking is a great technology piece that can make, as I said, your life easier, your client's life easier, having all their information, you can take notes on them, having paperless intake forms when our clients come to us and we want to get all their information about their allergies or different things. You can either have that as a form on your online booking, or you can have a paperless, say Google Docs, where you can get that information from your client. These things are going to make it easier for you, and in the end, they're going to streamline all of that information. So it's important to be up to date with technology so that you can have the path of least resistance to have your clients booking with you. So we're talking about now building relationships with your clientele. We talked a little bit about, knowing things that are going on when we talked about making your service more luxurious, but this is taking it one step further. We want our clients to be with us for the long term, and making them feel special and making them have a strong relationship with us is what is going to keep them coming back every single time. Our skills and, our seamless booking system may have got them in the doors at the first point, but the relationship is what is going to keep them long term, and what is going to make them say your name when they are being complimented on their lashes out, at the shopping center, or their friend is like, where are you getting your lashes? They're gonna say, my person is the best. You absolutely want to see them because they are so amazing. So ways you can build your relationships with your clients, besides providing good services and making them feel luxury in the space, is showing that you care in certain situations. So whether it's Christmas or Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, giving them, a small gift, a small shout out, and it doesn't have to be 3 dozen roses, whatever you can afford in your business. Even just a small little bag of candy, just saying, I appreciate your business, I appreciate you coming to see me, goes such a long way. Okay, we've gone over a lot of information in this video. We talked about making your services more luxurious. We talked about building deeper relationships with your clients. We talked about how you can show your unique vibe so that you can stand out in the industry. So I want you to rewatch this video, pause it where you need to, grab your notebook and take lots of notes so you can start implementing the different techniques and strategies into your business. If you have any questions at all, please leave them below in the comments. And if you are looking to learn more skills in your lash and brow business, we also have a training academy that is going to help you take it to the next level, and that will all be linked below. Okay, everybody, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I am so glad that I could be here with you today, and until next time, bye.